I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video, I'm not only providing you with the solution of the question, but also sharing thoughts about what students did in their assignment. Now, here is question number 7, page 452, Nelson, chapter 7.5, Arithmetic series. The question is, calculate the sum of arithmetic series minus 63, minus 57, minus 51 till 63. Now, we know that this series is arithmetic. It is already mentioned, right? That means there has to be a common difference. So in this particular question, you may or may not show that this is arithmetic series, okay? Because it is already mentioned, right? But for you, since you have to use the value of common difference, it may be a good idea to find the common difference, right? So you may begin by saying D, the common difference here is minus 57 minus of minus 63, right? And I recommend using calculator, since these days I find students making a lot of mistakes, such small calculation mistakes, right? Now, so basically you could write this as 63 minus 57, and what you get is 6. And then you can find the common difference between the next two terms, which is D equals to minus 51 minus of minus 57, right? Which is minus 51 plus 57, and then that also gives you 6. Now, since the common difference is same, we say this is arithmetic sequence, and then you apply the formulas for arithmetic sequence, right? Now, that is correct. But the idea here which I am trying to share with you is, you have lost that much of time. I've already written arithmetic series here, so you do not have to prove that this is arithmetic series, correct? Saving time in test paper is very important, right? Now that's first thing, right? Second thing is, now what formula? This is arithmetic series. You know first term, you know last term. So what do you think? Well, the formula which you could use is that sum of n terms is n by 2 times average of first and last, right? So that is t1 plus tn, right? Now when you write this formula, you know you need n. Okay, good. So then you start working out the value of n, right? In this question also, same thing. Now that is a standard way of solving questions, right? But in this question, don't you notice that the first term and the last term, when you add them up, you really get 0, right? Okay. So here you could avoid even finding n. So what we can do is observation, right? So let me write here observation is key to saving time and save time. So my idea is here to throw some light on what little things can help you save time, right? Since I know T1 and Tn, if I add them up, I get 0. I don't have to find n. Do you see that? So in this case, I say, well, S of n equals to n over 2. T1 is minus 63. Tn is plus 63. And what I get is 0. So that's it, right? So I know some teachers will not agree with me. Some students may not agree with me, right? So no need to calculate n, right? So that is kind of very important to understand. I know the right procedure is first find D, save so much of time by not finding, then find n, which you know is equally tedious as this, even more, and then calculate and find your answer, which you know will be 0. So at times it helps to see the question, understand, apply a strategy. So if I give you a question like this, the strategy is very simple. I've mentioned arithmetic series, so you don't have to prove it. Just apply the formula, and you know sum of first and last term is 0, so you don't have to find number of terms, and get your answer straight. So you know I give marks for that also, provided you write some reasons for you doing things. It helps. By solving this question in this fashion, you can actually save very valuable time in your test, and that's the whole idea of adding this question in your assignment. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.